See, I can speak French too, Andrew.
Très bien.
Oh gosh, no more.
On peut continuer en français?
Not today, I think that's the limit. Thank you, sir.
I said we can continue in French.
I know, I got that bit. I did do French, Andrew.
Right, because you're next door neighbors.
We are.
The UK and France are.
We're practically brother and sister.
That little, what do they call it in French? La Manche.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The English Channel.
No, you see, I'm useless.
But La Manche is also a sleeve, interesting enough.
It's
La
the
manche.
sleeve?
Une manche is a sleeve to a shirt.
Now, where did you learn French? Was it just being around Muriel, or did you
sort
have
of weirdly,
lessons?
sort of self-taught.
You're very
bizarrely.
good.
No, I speak it essentially. I could do this show in French without issue, without a problem.
Do a Monday night show like that. Can you imagine? That'll cause a buzz. Our closed captioning folks will be.
No one will be watching. But it's a beautiful language and it's a beautiful country, and it's always fun to visit Muriel's family over there. Always fun.
And it's a wonderful talent to be able to speak another language. Well, we're going to talk the language of vitamins and supplements for our remaining 20-30 minutes. We do want to spend a few moments on cranberry. This is an extra special savings on our cranberry. I always find this insightful talking about this one.
Well, cranberry is one of those ingredients that I always, what I find, it's the poster child for a traditional ingredient that used to get no respect.
Right.
That it would be dismissed, it can't really work, but then you'd hear from so many folks who would swear by it. But what it's a poster child for is that modern science, clinical science, physicians, medical experts have validated that they were right, that cranberry absolutely does deliver benefits to our urinary tract, our bladder, kidneys. It is without a doubt supportive and promotes a healthier environment in those organs. So it's something that when oftentimes things that are traditional are dismissed because they really don't have any science behind them. But just because something's traditional doesn't mean that if we don't look, we're not going to find the science. And in fact, that's exactly what happened with cranberry. Once they started looking, once they started doing the clinical studies, it was observed that cranberry worked, and they also understand exactly how it works. So it's something that if you read the reviews on this product, you'll have no doubt in your mind that cranberry is something that everyone should be enjoying the benefits of in terms of the health of their bladder and their urinary tract. And I think this is one of those products that it's probably 4.5 stars, probably 85, 90% or 95% positive reviews, something along those lines.
And Andrew, it really is incredibly reviewed. There's a lot of people, though, that, and me included, were confused by this idea.
Oh, it's 4.8 stars.
It's 4.8 stars.
Oh, it's even better.
It's even better.
So it's like probably 97%, 98% positive reviews.
I did see the card here somewhere. Everything from Andrew is so well reviewed, though. Andrew, why is it different, though? Because you've got some nice cranberry juice out here. It looks tempting.
Well, the problem with cranberry juice, it's a great way, if I say open this capsule here, it's an ultra-fine powder. But the one thing you'll be struck with if you do what I'll do it right now is you just kind of wet your finger.
Oh, can I
and
do
you take
that?
Absolutely take a little cranberry and taste it, and it's tart.
It is very tart.
That's why cranberry juice, you'd have to be like strong of heart to drink cranberry juice that has no sugar added. Even as tart as it is, even typical cranberry juice that it doesn't have sweetener added is still going to have sugar content to it. But a typical cranberry juice like this, I think this is somewhere around 150 or 160 calories. This is 140 calories in 8 ounces. And so if your doctor's going to tell you to have at least a couple of cups a day, at least, right there, you're almost at 300 calories, and it's virtually entirely sugar, so you're at 75 grams of sugar a day. I mean, that's not something that anybody really wants to be consuming. So it's not healthy. It's certainly not even healthy for the friendly flora that we rely on to keep our urinary tract healthy as well. So unfortunately, as practical as cranberry juice could be, dietarily, it's just not a good idea, unfortunately, because of its sugar content. What we deliver is we deliver the benefits of cranberry because it's a cranberry extract without the sugar, without the calories, just the benefits you seek.
If you'd like to order in terms of pricing, wonderful extra special savings event happening right now. So the 30 caps, 60 caps, 120 or 240, really well priced. You can see today's pricing on the largest is only $39.90.
It's about 15 cents a capsule in the large size. I simply take one capsule a day, and you know, it's worked perfectly for me. Again, I encourage you to read the reviews on this product. Many times it's said that women typically have to be more aware, given their anatomy, than men in terms of the health of their urinary tract. But frankly, we men, we're aging also, and as we age, the relationship of our bladder and urinary tract and prostate, we have to remain conscious of the health of our urinary tract and bladder. And that's why, for me, cranberry is something that I do. My dad takes it on a daily basis as well. It's just not something you want to be without, and as affordable as it is, it really is something that makes a difference.
Try it if you'd like to. We are rolling along with our wonderful show. And of course, even though we only have a short amount of time to get through so much, you can check out all of Andrew's products online at hsn.com. Andrew, let's talk about digestion, because digestion can cause a lot of problems, and obviously better digestion, good digestion is something we all want.